Welcome to the Intelligence Test channel. Do you think you know about things that happened in the past? In this video, you will be challenged with 110 questions about world history and humanity. Each question will present 4 answer options, and you will have 5 seconds to think and choose the correct answer. That said, let's begin. Which disease caused the most deaths in human history? Influenza, smallpox, malaria, or tuberculosis? The correct answer is option D, tuberculosis. Who is considered the founder of Christianity? Jesus, Paul, Moses, or Peter? The correct answer is option A, Jesus. In what year was Germany forced to sign the Treaty of Versailles? 1918, 1919, 1920, or 1921? The correct answer is option B, 1919. In what year was the Paris Agreement signed, aiming to reduce global warming? 2017, 2016, 2015, or 2014? The correct answer is option C, 2015. Who was the first president to appear on television? Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Theodore Roosevelt, or Franklin Delano Roosevelt? The correct answer is option D, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Michelangelo, Vincent van Gogh, Leonardo da Vinci, or Pablo Picasso? The correct answer is option C, Leonardo da Vinci. In what year did the Battle of Waterloo take place, in which Napoleon Bonaparte was defeated? 1809, 1812, 1815, or 1820? The correct answer is option C, 1815. What historical event occurred on July 20, 1969? Construction of the Berlin Wall, man's arrival on the moon, first heart transplant, or Cuban Revolution? The correct answer is option B, man's arrival on the moon. In what year was the Treaty of Tordesillas signed? 1453, 1492, 1517, or 1494? The correct answer is option D, 1494. In what year did Apple release the first iPhone? 2005, 2007, 2009, or 2010? The correct answer is option B, 2007. What are the names of the first 2 people to successfully climb Mount Everest to the top? John Smith and Sarah Johnson, George Mallory and Andrew Irvine, Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary, or Reinhold Messner and Peter Habeler? The correct answer is option C, Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary. The phrase, "I think, therefore I am," belongs to which philosopher? René Descartes, Aristotle, Immanuel Kant, or Socrates? The correct answer is option A, René Descartes. In which country did the 2016 Olympic Games take place? Japan, France, China, or Brazil? The correct answer is option D, Brazil. In what year did India gain independence from Britain? 1945, 1947, 1950, or 1960? The correct answer is option B, 1947. What were the two Roman cities that were devastated by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in the year 79? Athens and Sparta, Rome and Florence, Pompeii and Herculaneum, or Venice and Milan? The correct answer is option C, Pompeii and Herculaneum. In the past, California and Texas were part of Mexico. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. The term D-Day refers to the day when the agreement establishing peace in all countries of the world was signed. Is this statement true or false? The statement is false. Humans were responsible for the extinction of dinosaurs. Is this statement true or false? The statement is false. Christopher Columbus was the first European to sail to the Americas. Is this statement true or false? The statement is false. In what century did the French Revolution occur? 15th century, 16th century, 17th century, or 18th century? The correct answer is option D, 18th century. In what year was the Internet made available to the public for anyone to use? 1983, 1993, 1973, or 1963? The correct answer is option B, 1993. Who won the Nobel Peace Prize at only 17 years old, becoming the youngest person to win the prize? Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Malala Yousafzai, or Martin Luther King? The correct answer is option C, Malala Yousafzai. Which was the first European people to go to India? The Portuguese, the British, the French, or the Dutch? The correct answer is option A, the Portuguese. In which country did the Industrial Revolution begin? United States, Germany, France, or England? The correct answer is option D, England. From which mythology are the gods Saturn, Jupiter, Juno, Pluto, Neptune, Vesta, Ceres, and Phoebus? Egyptian mythology, Greek mythology, Roman mythology, or Norse mythology? The correct answer is option C, Roman mythology. Officially, in what year was Google founded? 1995, 1998, 2000, or 2005? The correct answer is option B, 1998. Which country won the FIFA World Cup in 1994 held in the United States? Brazil, Italy, Argentina, or Germany? The correct answer is option A, Brazil. Who was the first leader of the Mongol Empire? Genghis Khan, Kublai Khan, Jajin Khan, or Jayada Khan? The correct answer is option A, Genghis Khan. Which disciple of Aristotle became the king of Macedonia and conquered almost all of Persia? Socrates, Plato, Alexander the Great, or Pericles? The correct answer is option C, Alexander the Great. What is the name of the architect who led the reconstruction of London after the Great Fire of 1666? Leonardo da Vinci, Christopher Wren, Michelangelo, or René Descartes? The correct answer is option B, Christopher Wren. In which prehistoric period was fire discovered? Neolithic, Bronze Age, Iron Age, or Paleolithic? The correct answer is option D, Paleolithic. What are the names of the two members of the royal family who divorced in 1996? Prince William and Princess Diana, Prince Charles and Princess Diana, Prince Harry and Princess Anne, or Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson? The correct answer is option B, Prince Charles and Princess Diana. Which scientist formulated the theory of relativity? Isaac Newton, Galileo Galilei, Albert Einstein, or Charles Darwin? The correct answer is option C, Albert Einstein. Approximately how many years ago were the dinosaurs extinct? 65 million years, 10 million years, 1 million years, or 5,000 years? The correct answer is option A, 65 million years. The earthquake and tsunami that occurred in Japan in 2011 were the most expensive natural disaster in history. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human to travel to space. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. English was the first European language spoken in America. Is this statement true or false? The statement is false. The Berlin Wall was built on August 13, 1961, and was torn down 28 years later, on November 9, 1989. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. Officially, in what year was Facebook created? 2002, 2004, 2006, or 2008? The correct answer is option B, 2004. Who is known as the father of medicine? Socrates, Aristotle, Hippocrates, or Galen? The correct answer is option C, Hippocrates. Which person translated the Bible into the German language? Martin Luther, John Calvin, Thomas Aquinas, or John Huss? The correct answer is option A, Martin Luther. In what year did the Mexican Revolution begin? 1810, 1850, 1910, or 1920? The correct answer is option C, 1910. Which author wrote The Three Musketeers, a historical novel published in 1844? William Shakespeare, Alexander Dumas, Charles Dickens, or Victor Hugo? The correct answer is option B, Alexander Dumas. Which of the following options describes who Julius Caesar was? Greek philosopher, Roman priest, Greek general, or Roman dictator? The correct answer is option D, Roman dictator. Who won the United States presidential elections in 2008? Donald Trump, Barack Obama, George Walker Bush, or Joe Biden? The The correct answer is option B, Barack Obama. How long did it take for the Titanic to be built? 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, or 10 years? The correct answer is option A, 3 years. Who discovered and named the Pacific Ocean? Christopher Columbus, Vasco da Gama, Ferdinand Magellan, or James Cook? The correct answer is option C, Ferdinand Magellan. In which year did Albert Einstein win the Nobel Prize and when did he receive it? Won in 1921 and received in 1922, received in 1921 and won in 1922, won in 1922 and received in 1923, or received in 1922 and won in 1923. The correct answer is option A, won in 1921 and received in 1922. Which historical period marked the transition from agricultural practices to industrial practices? Middle Ages, Renaissance, Modern Age, or Industrial Revolution? The correct answer is option D, Industrial Revolution. In which country did the Battle of Waterloo take place? France, Belgium, England, or Germany? The correct answer is option B, Belgium. Which civilization invented the alphabet we use? Egyptian, Greek, Phoenician, or Roman? The correct answer is option C, Phoenician. Which of the following options is not a Greek deity? Zeus, Apollo, Athena, or Olympus? The correct answer is option D, Olympus. What was the name given to the global recession that occurred from 2007 to 2009? Great Recession, Oil Crisis, Great Depression, or Financial Bubble? The correct answer is option A, Great Recession. Which country is known as the birthplace of the Renaissance? France, Spain, Italy, or Greece? The correct answer is option C, Italy. Which famous monument was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan to immortalize his wife? Taj Mahal, Lotus Temple, Machu Picchu, or Colosseum? The correct answer is option A, Taj Mahal. Who wrote a document known as the 95 Theses? Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Johannes Gutenberg, or Martin Luther? The correct answer is option D, Martin Luther. In what year did Christopher Columbus discover America? 1602, 1302, 1502, or 1492? The correct answer is option D, 1492. How old was Queen Elizabeth II when she was crowned Queen of England? 25 years old, 19 years old, 27 years old, or 30 years old? The correct answer is option C, 27 years old. What was the crisis of 1929? Wave of depression cases, a conflict between world powers, a global economic and financial crisis, or a global health crisis? The correct answer is option C, a global economic and financial crisis. Which Roman emperor legalized Christianity in the Roman Empire? Nero, Constantine, Augustus, or Trajan? The correct answer is option B, Constantine. What is the name of the whistleblower who leaked confidential information from the United States National Security Agency in 2013? Edward Snowden, Chelsea Manning, Julian Assange, or Mark Zuckerberg? The correct answer is option A, Edward Snowden. Which American country was the first to declare independence from a European power? Mexico, Argentina, United States, or Haiti? The correct answer is option C, United States. Who was the first emperor of Rome? Augustus, Julius Caesar, Nero, or Constantine? The correct answer is option A, Augustus. On what date did humans first step on the moon? July 20th, 1968, July 20th, 1969, July 20th, 1970, or July 20th, 1971? The correct answer is option B, July 20th, 1969. Who is commonly known as the person who invented the first printer? Johannes Gutenberg, Leonardo da Vinci, Thomas Edison, or Alexander Graham Bell? The correct answer is option A, Johannes Gutenberg. In what year were the Titanic's wreckage found? 2023, 1995, 2003, or 1985? The correct answer is option D, 1985. Who was the first Western explorer to reach China? Vasco da Gama, Christopher Columbus, Marco Polo, or Ferdinand Magellan? The correct answer is option C, Marco Polo. Which of these is not a theory about the origin of the universe? Theory of relativity, Big Bang theory, creationist theory, or oscillating universe theory? The correct answer is option A, theory of relativity. What do the stripes on the American flag represent? The federal states, the 13 original colonies, the immigrant population, or American prosperity? The correct answer is option B, the 13 original colonies. What was the most important colony of the British Empire? United States, Australia, India, or South Africa? The correct answer is option C, India. Which two countries signed the Belfast Agreement, also known as the Good Friday Agreement? United Kingdom and Ireland, United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, Ireland and Northern Ireland, or United Kingdom and Scotland? The correct answer is option A, United Kingdom and Ireland. What was the name of the city of Istanbul, Turkey, when it was the capital of the Byzantine Empire? Ankara, Nicosia, Smyrna, or Constantinople? The correct answer is option D, Constantinople. In which country did Albert Einstein live before moving to the United States? Austria, Switzerland, Germany, or England? The correct answer is option C, Germany. Who is the author of the book The Prince? Thomas Hobbes, Niccolò Machiavelli, Marcus Aurelius, or Jean-Jacques Rousseau? The correct answer is option B, Niccolò Machiavelli. In which country did the Meiji Restoration take place? China, Japan, Thailand, or South Korea? The correct answer is option B, Japan. What was the largest empire in history in terms of territorial extent? Russian Empire, French Empire, Spanish Empire, or British Empire? The correct answer is option D, British Empire. Which country financed Christopher Columbus's voyage to explore the New World? Portugal, Spain, England, or France? The correct answer is option B, Spain. In which part of the world did the first human civilizations develop? Europe, South America, Middle East, or Oceania? The correct answer is option C, Middle East. What was the first city to have 1 million inhabitants? Rome, Athens, Babylon, or Alexandria? The correct answer is option A, Rome. Who was the only person in history to receive the Nobel Prize in different scientific fields? Marie Curie, Linus Pauling, Albert Einstein, or Stephen Hawking? The correct answer is option A, Marie Curie. Who invented the vaccine? Louis Pasteur, Alexander Fleming, Edward Jenner, or Jonas Salk? The correct answer is option C, Edward Jenner. Which fabric was invented in ancient China? Cotton, silk, linen, or velvet? The correct answer is option B, silk. What is the most expensive artwork ever sold at auction? Starry Night, by Vincent van Gogh, The Dream, by Pablo Picasso, Interchange, by Willem de Kooning, or Salvator Mundi, by Leonardo da Vinci? The correct answer is option D, Salvator Mundi, by Leonardo da Vinci. What is the oldest civilization in the world? Egyptians, Sumerians, Chinese, or Romans? The correct answer is option B, Sumerians. Who was the first woman in the world to be elected president of a country? Angela Merkel, Margaret Thatcher, Golda Meir, or Vigdis Finnbogadottir? The correct answer is option D, Vigdis Finnbogadottir. What famous invention was created by Robert Kahn and Vint Cerf? Telephone, electric lamp, internet, or airplane? The correct answer is option C, internet. If Alexander the Great were not who he is, which philosopher did he claim he would like to be? Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, or Diogenes? The correct answer is option D, Diogenes. How many years did the apartheid regime last in South Africa? 53 years, 37 years, 46 years, or 400 years? The correct answer is option C, 46 years. Which country today is considered the center of the ancient Maya Empire, although this civilization was spread across several countries? Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, or Belize? The correct answer is option B, Guatemala. Which athlete holds the record for the most Olympic medals won? Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps, Simone Biles, or Nadia Comaneci? The correct answer is option B, Michael Phelps. Nelson Mandela, Vigdis Finnbogadottir, and Kwame Nkrumah were respectively the leaders of which countries? South Africa, Iceland, Ghana. Kenya, Iceland, South Africa. Zimbabwe, Iceland, South Africa. Or Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana. The correct answer is option A, South Africa, Iceland, Ghana. Which philosopher is considered the father of Western philosophy? Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, or Pythagoras? The correct answer is option C, Socrates. In which country is the Pyramid of the Sun located? Egypt, Mexico, Peru, or Greece? The correct answer is option B, Mexico. Which ancient civilization built the pyramids of Giza? Greek civilization, Babylonian civilization, Egyptian civilization, or Roman civilization? The correct answer is option C, Egyptian civilization. Who was the first woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize? Marie Curie, Indira Gandhi, Mother Teresa, or Bertha von Suttner? The correct answer is option D, Bertha von Suttner. Which historical event is associated with the Night of Broken Glass? Fall of the Berlin Wall, French Revolution, persecution of Jews, or Russian Revolution? The correct answer is option C, persecution of Jews. Who was the Indian leader who led the country to independence from British rule? Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, or Rajiv Gandhi? The correct answer is option A, Mahatma Gandhi. Who was the religious leader who founded Buddhism? Confucius, Siddhartha Gautama, Laozi, or Jesus Christ? The correct answer is option B, Siddhartha Gautama. Which historical figure is related to the theory of evolution? Isaac Newton, Johannes Gutenberg, Charles Darwin, or Galileo Galilei? The correct answer is option C, Charles Darwin. Which civilization built the city of Machu Picchu in the 15th century? Aztec civilization, Inca civilization, Maya civilization, or Egyptian civilization? The correct answer is option B, Inca civilization. What was the name of the spacecraft that carried the first humans to the moon? Enterprise, Voyager 1, Apollo 11, or Discovery? The correct answer is option C, Apollo 11. Who was the first president of the United States? Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, or Abraham Lincoln? The correct answer is option C, George Washington. Who was the South African leader who received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993? Desmond Tutu, Nelson Mandela, Steve Biko, or Thabo Mbeki? The correct answer is option B, Nelson Mandela. What was the name of the Soviet space program that launched the first artificial satellite into orbit? Vostok, Soyuz, Sputnik, or Luna? The correct answer is option C, Sputnik. Which river was important for the development of Egyptian civilization? Nile River, Tigris River, Yellow River, or Amazon River? The correct answer is option A, Nile River. What is the name of the pharaoh who built the first pyramid in Egypt? Ramses II, Tutankhamun, Cleopatra, or Djoser? The correct answer is option D, Djoser. Why was the Eiffel Tower built? To serve as a lighthouse for ships, to house an observatory, to serve as a radio antenna, or for a universal exposition? The correct answer is option D, for a universal exposition. In what year did the fire occur at Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris? 2017, 2018, 2019, or 2020? The correct answer is option C, 2019. What is the name of the cargo ship that disrupted maritime traffic by running aground in the Suez Canal in March 2021? Titanic, OceanGate, Ever Given, or Nimitz? The correct answer is option C, Ever Given. What was the first YouTube video to reach 1 billion views? The song Gangnam Style, the song Despacito, the song Shape of You, or the video Baby Shark Dance? The correct answer is option A, the song Gangnam Style. How many questions did you get right? Leave your answer in the comments. Share this video to challenge your friends, family, or someone you love. That's all for today, but there's still much more to come.